up where I'm at, but we're gonna try. We here now. Alright, y'all, it was a slow morning. We're back at it this evening. It's about nearly 90 degrees. Got the recurve out this evening. Maybe we'll get lucky. As y'all can see, I smooth missed that big old deer the first time. Then they settled down. Golly, and deer back behind me got to blowing. Whew, I'm tore up. And they settled down. And that other big deer was coming behind him. And I guess I kind of got in a hurry. Because I knew that one deer that was blowing came running in here. So I went ahead and took the shot, and that deer wheeled so fast, the arrow was going right where I aimed. And when he turned around so fast, it hit him right in the side of the doggone head. He just wheeled like that. I think I just heard him crash. Golly. I can't believe it. Anyway, I'm finna get out and let's see what we got. Alright, y'all, I'm almost 100% sure I heard this deer crash, but I can't find it. It is so thick and nasty in there. And I'm a little worried about PJ. She's so new to this, so I called Smoke in. Smoke and them's on their way. So I don't know how much I'll get to film while we're doing that, but we finna find him, I believe. It's a nice deer. I say I messed up. He just wheeled so fast. I should have got him the first time. Alright, y'all, so I always give y'all the good and the bad and the ugly. I don't hold it back that I normally think of. But anyway, awesome hunt this afternoon. Couldn't ask for no better. Everything went just as planned. Deer right there coming across the road. Wide of them. Whoa. But anyway, everything went just as planned. Let me back up just a little bit to the recurve. I've had a recurve or longbow or something like that since I was probably 16, 17 years old. Didn't grow up shooting one like Cody is now. I wish I would have, because there is something to me about toting one of them in the woods. It just ain't no better to me. And I should have committed to it fully a long time ago, and I've always kind of been hit and missed. I've killed quite a few deer with them. But one problem I've always had, and I don't care how long you've hunted, especially even for me, I know it's this way for me, I get pretty fired up. Even when it comes down to time to shooting a doe. I do better on a doe, but a good buck come in there like what happened this evening, it gets to me pretty good, and I hope I never lose that feeling. If I do, I need to quit. But anyway, I've been shooting my recurve a lot and feel real good about it. But all the years when I have missed, it's always been high. And you'll do that with a compound too, because they drop. But it's even worse. Two things with the recurve with me, it may not be to everybody, but the deer drops from the reaction from the shot. Plus, I always, for some reason, tend to shoot high in a tree. So, I've got to work on that, but I about made my mind up, and I may go back on it. I have before, but I'm not planning on it this time. While I still can, I'm planning on hunting with this recurve. I'll probably get my rifle out some during gun season, but I am planning on, I need to just sell my compound. I won't do it, but I ought to where that's all I've got is that recurve, because I just absolutely love it. Couldn't have worked out no better this evening. That deer was in there probably 15 yards when I shot right over his back, and the bows and all so quiet, it just didn't, it spooked them, and then they settled down, didn't know what it was, and then they was on high alert on the second round. And I mean, I watched it air, it was gonna hit just a little bit high, but it was headed right at him, and he wheeled, and
hit him in the head somewhere, but because he was kind of almost quartering a little bit to him when he turned. It's amazing how fast them things are. But anyway, I feel super bad about that. I don't, if it's a doe, I don't like for that to happen. So that's why I called Smoke in. I didn't film none of that, as y'all could see. But he tracked and we put him back in. He tracked and and as much as I've been around Smoke, and me and Bart's talked about it a lot, and in his experience, 9 times out of 10 at least, when Smoke don't find it bait or whatever, it gonna get pictures of it later. So I'm hoping, I thought when he wheeled it hit him square upside the head. I feel bad. I mean, I don't want to laugh, but I feel bad, y'all. Y'all know how much I think about these deer and stuff. It just, things happen. But that's the part of hunting that I hope I never lose. Whatever it takes. If it takes getting a slingshot out to get the excitement back like that. But I still get plenty fired up. A compound just then would have been a lot easier, but I could have done the same thing with a compound because I could have got pretty fired up. But anyway, I feel good about that the deer's gonna be fine. I really do. I'm hoping it was a little lower in here somehow or another. I don't know. I have seen, Bart was telling me about a skull mount he saw the other day. A guy had shot a deer and there was a broadhead lodged in the skull. The deer was fine. And I got a feeling something like that's going to happen with this. He showed me a picture of one while ago he had tracked earlier, and it was kind of a knot on the high on this deer's shoulder, had been shot with a bow, and they got pictures of him again. So that's the reason I called him. I mean, I love using PJ, but she's not nowhere near where Smoke is and may never be. Smoke is, it's a fact. Bart keeps pushing him, but I know in the back of Bart's mind he's thinking, this thing ain't dead. Because he done seen Smoke, and y'all have seen Smoke work on my videos. I feel bad, but it just, it's part of hunting, and that's like I said, I show y'all the good, bad, and the ugly things happen. I've been doing this a long time. This is my 49th deer season. No, I'm 49. It's my 39th deer season, right at 40 years. Things happen. You never get too old for things to happen. You never do something so long, things to happen. Probably most people on TV, maybe people on YouTube don't show everything, but I about do, because I want people watching have things to happen. You know, they can happen even to anybody's been hunting as long as I have. And you know, 2 last year Bart helped me find was rifles, and that shouldn't happen, but it does, and it will. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have to stay at my Recurve. I really like it, and I got a friend of mine I don't know just a lot about them. I love them. I've been watching a lot of YouTube on them, learning some stuff, and I got a friend of mine that's been shooting them for a long time, and we've been talking back and forth, and he's helping me with some stuff. So it's exciting to me to learn stuff about them. I might get into building my own arrows and stuff. All that stuff seems kind of fun. Just kind of something new to keep the excitement going. I don't need much help to keep the excitement on, because I get pretty fired up. But anyway, I hope I get a picture of him soon. That's all I can say.